Hello students, myself Ma'am Josephine and I will be teaching you environmental studies. Now I would like to ask some questions to you all. Just try to answer. Name the animal that swim in the water. Fish. Very good. Name the animal that fly in the sky. Birds. You're right. Name the animal that guards our house. Dog. Very good students. So we have seen that there are many kinds of animals. So now let us learn the lesson. So many kinds of animals. Chapter 2. So many kinds of animals. Where will you find us? An eagle flies high in the sky. A cow walks on the ground. Fish swim in the water. So all these animals, they live in different places. We are of different colors. The egret is white. The crow is black. The buffalo too is black. But the peacock has many different colors. Yes, students, we see animals with different colors. We may be big, we may be small. The horse and the bullock are large in size. The goat and the dog are medium size. The mouse and the squirrel are small. The earthworm and the cockroach are smaller still. Nuts and ants are very tiny indeed. Yes, students, here we saw animals in different sizes. Some are big, some are medium, some are small, some are very tiny. We move in different ways. A squirrel is a small animal. It is nimble. It climbs up a tree quickly and swiftly runs along its branch. The elephant's body is bulky. Its legs are heavy. You find us useful. People love to keep animals. The dog guards our house. People like to keep cats too. Cows, buffaloes, and goats give us milk. Some people keep hens. We get meat, milk, and eggs from animals. Bullocks help with farm work. H2O. We, the gate crashers. Some animals enter our house even though we don't want them. Mice and rats destroy stored grains, besides gnawing other things in the house. Sometimes we find bed bugs in our house. They suck our blood. Spiders make cobwebs in the house. Mosquitoes, flies, gnats, and cockroaches are nuisance too. Even so, these troublesome animals do have an important place in nature. We have seen that animals around us can be grouped in different ways. We formed these groups using our everyday observations. However, When scientists classify animals, they look at more important characteristics of animals. Let us see how they do it. We suckle our young. The young ones of animals like the cow, dog, goat, and rat grow up on their mother's milk. These animals have four legs, they have hair on their body, they have external ears. We fly. Birds have only two legs. They have two wings to fly with. Their body is covered with feathers. There are differences in the flying ability of different birds. The eagle can soar high into the sky and stay in the air for a long time, but the cock does not fly high and comes down soon. Some animals can fly very high in the sky, some fly only little distance. We live in water. There are many different kinds of fish. They live in the water. Fish have fins. They use their fins to move in water. There are scales on a fish's body. A fish has gills behind its eyes. Fish use their gills to breathe in water. We creep and crawl. Chameleons, house lizards, and snakes are animals that crawl. They have scales on their bodies. Chameleons and house lizards have four legs, but these legs are very short. The snake does not have any legs at all. Yes, animals with very short legs and animal which doesn't have legs, they crawl on the ground. They creep and crawl on the ground. We are called insects. Butterflies have wings, but we don't call them birds. They are insects. They are smaller than birds. Besides, they have six legs. Animals which have six legs are called insects. So, butterflies are called insects. Mosquitoes, houseflies, and cockroaches are insects too. Bats have wings, but they don't have feathers on their body. Young ones of bats feed on their mother's milk. Bats are not birds like the crow, sparrow, parrot, and cock. They are included in the group of the cow, tiger, deer, and mouse. This was all about a few animals we are familiar with. But there are many more animals in the world. There are a lot of differences in the colors, shapes, and sizes of animals. There are differences in the ways they move and the places they live in. These differences that we see among animals gives rise to a lot of variety in animals. The number of animals that live in the sea is far larger than the number of animals that live on land. There is a great variety among them too. It is very interesting to learn about all such animals. Now, let us see a short recap from the lesson what we have learnt. Different animals are found in the air, on the ground, and in water. There are differences in the colors, shapes, and sizes of animals, and also in the way they move. We find some animals useful, we keep such animals. Some animals are nuisance for us. Scientists Classify animals according to certain important characteristics. Children, I hope you all understood the lesson. Question time. Write true or false. Number 1. An egret is white. True. 2. A parrot has scales on its body. False. 3. A cat is useful for carrying burdens. False. 4. A house lizard has hair on its body. False. 5. A cock does not fly high. True. Fill in the blanks. The elephant's body is bulky. Bullocks help in farm work. 3. The eagle flies high in the sky. 4. Crawling animals have scales on their body. 5. Scientists classify animals according to certain important characteristics. Name the following. 1. Makes cobwebs. Spider. 2. Is colorful. Peacock. 3. Has trunk. Elephant. 4. Runs with great speed. Deer. 5. Guards the house. Dog. Students, I hope you understood the lesson. Now copy the given notes in your rough book and start learning. Thank you.